Wish everyone a very good afternoon. I can see that you are all, I'm very happy to see all of you are still very wide awake because after lunch normally we will take a rest. Thank you very much. I think before I answer that question, I'd like just to give you a debrief of the company, what we do and where we started. The company Mega Fortris Berhad started way back in 1996, which is about 30 years ago. And our business has always been centered out of Malaysia. So the business itself has always been international business. We do about close to 6% in Malaysia. Before COVID, we had onboarded some new shareholders, which is namely OCBC Bank, EDBI, and also the private equity fund, looking at a potential listing in Singapore. However, COVID came in, things changes, and I would like to say that these are all takdir. Being a Malaysian company, I'm glad that I came back to Malaysia to list. However, when we come back to Malaysia to list, we did not know the landscape. But we were guided a little bit wrong by an advisor. Hence, like I say, the Jalan was salah. We have to come back to the correct pangkal. And I'm very glad to say that Securities Commission gave me the opportunity to relook at it. So the journey started very important as far as we are concerned. It was a 8 to 10 months journey. Before we started the journey, we had to ensure that we engaged a very good Shariah advisor. So the Shariah advisor is very important because the guidance they gave us was not only from a perspective of how the Shariah is being looked at, they also guided us from our business perspective. Because we being an international business, certain things are very different because we apply in international market. So we had a lot of learning. And I must say, Prof. Ngku, when you had that 5% qualitative thing, it was quite a difficult number quantitative number to what. So when we went through the whole process, I'm glad to say that the process itself, we went into what we call an itemization of the business itself. We segregated the business and we presented to SC, SAC about a new methodology, how we should see it, because we only have a very small segment of the business. Hence, when we did that, it was below the 5%. However, I can, in the midst of what we are looking at now, this 5% will become very, very low when our new businesses come in. So I thank SC for giving me the opportunity to do that, and the Shariah advisor was very, very important because they guided us to where we were going. We also would like to share that in the company itself, we have established our own Shariah unit. So we have our own Shariah unit, basically held by 2 persons, one Ustaz and one Sasina. So they are running, making sure that our Shariah status is not a tick box. It is a Shariah status that we use it for the benefit of the company as well as for the business itself. Hence, I would say that the journey itself has been very interesting because it opened up a lot of avenues for us. We are now embarking on a very important milestone of the company, where the halal journey milestone, we call it. Because we have been securing the food security chain for many, many years. By being a Shariah-compliant company, we saw the opportunity now to move into the halal chain. Just imagine, for the last 30 years, we've been doing that for companies out of Malaysia, in every part of the world. Malaysia, we did not do it because we were not very familiar. The Shariah journey through the advisors, we learned a lot of things, and that actually facilitated us to look at what's our next ambition. We hope to be, currently we are number 3 in the world, Malaysian company, number 3 seal company in the world. We hope to be number 1, and hopefully with the Sharia journey that we are going, we are sure that we will be number 1. And also we want to be the first halal security seal manufacturer in the world. So with that journey itself, we can see that we do not only look at it from a business perspective, but also inculcate into the system of the culture of the company, which we are now having a few initiatives, i.e. certain prohibited meats are not allowed. We discourage them to be consumed in the office now, factory. And by doing that, because our population, our top population of our staff now, we have about 60% Muslim already. We want to inculcate a very harmonious culture now. Having said that, the Sharia journey has kickstarted us very much. And I'm very happy because we are listed in Malaysia. We look at it from a different perspective. It is not a hindrance, it is an advantage. And I'm very thankful to be given the second chance, because prior to listing we were Sharia compliant. 1 week before listing, our Sharia status got pulled back, and in May this year, we call it very thankful that we got the Sharia status back. And thank you very much.
Nadwah, you have mentioned